Black Americans of Chicago, this is directed at you. In a speech Biden made a while back, he said that the majority in America soon will be Latino. He didn't say black. He didn't say Asian or white or anything. He said Latino. That's why millions and millions of lighter-skinned Latino illegal aliens are being allowed in, and many of them are being sent to black communities so they can slowly start to replace y'all. You need to wake up, man. I'm from Texas. I'm from a border town. I have relatives who are border patrol and who are in law enforcement. They were being given $5,000 upon entry into this country. And soon as they got to their destination and settled in, they were being given $1,200 a month to $1,400 a month, plus free food stamps, free housing, free medical, free dental, and they even get free college. You can research it. They get free college, illegal aliens, but you get nothing. You get nothing. You need to wake up, man. Stop voting for the Democrats. In some cases,
and you can't get a damn thing from your government. Let that sink in.
It's already too late. I'm good. I'm Latino, man. I don't have to worry about being replaced. I'm Latino. But you have to wake up. In some cases, it's already too late. Millions of these people will never leave, okay? They will never leave, and the Democrats don't need your vote anymore. They don't need your vote anymore, man. They used you for your vote, and they already got millions of new voters, man, and they don't need you anymore. And I'm telling you, man, you better wake up. You better stop voting Democrat. You better wake up.
Okay, family, if you made it this far through the video, please go ahead and smash that like button. And if you're not a part of our family, the Young, Black, and Wealthy family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So whether you believe, whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever it is, whether you believe that black people are going to be replaced by these people that are coming in, these illegal immigrants, or like they like to call them, undocumented workers, or an undocumented population, whatever you want to call them, whether you think you're going to be replaced by them or not, we know that them coming in the country in droves like this has most assuredly presented us with a problem. We already see that there has been this string of crime. And first of all, let me say this before I go down that route. I don't have a personal problem with none of these people. They're people of color. And so my issue was not with them per se, but my issue was with how the government has handled this. We already know that the Biden administration has sued the state of Texas to remove barbed wire fencing and basically just open the border up to as many people that want to come through as possible. And so nowhere else on the planet do you just let people just come into the country and basically break the law, because what's happening is these people are illegal immigrants. So they're coming into the country, breaking the law, and then being incentivized. So then they call their family members, cousins, uncles, whoever down there and say, man, come on through. They giving out all of this money they got all these different programs to feed us, house us, clothe us, educate us. So come on through. So they're basically incentivizing them breaking the law. Now we see the effects of that. We see crime in this particular demographic is on the rise. Today I seen a video. It's on our Instagram page, Young, Black, and Wealthy. That's Young, BLK, and Wealthy _ on Instagram. It's a video up of these 8 young Hispanic males. The young women that were running the jewelry store in Denver that was robbed by them, they said that they have Venezuelan accents, right? And, just think about this. Us being black people, I'm from Chicago. I can tell when I'm talking to a person from Chicago. I can tell when I meet a person that's from New Orleans. I could tell when I meet one of my family members from California, our accents are different. We have different words that we use to describe things. So these women said that these 8 young men have Venezuelan accents, and they were also Latino or Hispanic. And so I assumed that they know what they're talking about. And so they came in, they robbed this jewelry store. You know what I mean? Were physically violent against the women that were in the shop, and now the police are on a manhunt looking for them. We see all in New York. We see them committing crimes, robbing people on bikes and motorcycles, and one even shot a police officer. I've seen them get into physical altercations with the police officers in New York and other parts of the country, also in Chicago. So, and I'm not saying it's all of them, because I hate when we blanket things, because people do that a lot of times with the black community, our community. And so I don't want to say that, but I'm saying that some of these people that are coming over, some of these young guys that are coming over, they're actually criminals in their country. And so why are we just opening our border up to allow these people to just come through freely and do as they please? That makes no sense to me. I cannot vote for a person who supports that. I don't support that in any way. Nobody in my family supports that in any way. I feel like it makes us unsafe. The other major issue is the fact that we are in a high inflationary time. People are struggling financially, no matter what they put on TV and try to make it seem like our country is doing fine. We are living in some difficult economic times here in America. And then they're not even telling you the depth of how deep our dollar and everything is being threatened by their foreign policy, their actions, and the fact that America is actually financially on a decline in the world and in other ways. But people are struggling. And so I don't mind our country helping other people in need. I don't have a problem with that. But what I do have a problem with is them helping other people in need before they actually help the people that were born here, Americans. And that goes for white Americans, black Americans, Asian Americans, Latino Americans. Charity starts at home and then spreads abroad. So our streets are torn up. Our schools are in shambles. We living in this time where gas is $5 and some change. Food is high. Fast food is high. Everything. I mean, going to the grocery store these days is terrible. Like you'll get anxiety going in the grocery store looking at the price of the food. Things that you used to pay $2 for, now you're paying $6 and $7 for. That's ridiculous. And a lot of people didn't feel it at first. A lot of people didn't feel it at first, and now they're like, damn, this thing is really eating up my money. But Americans are struggling, and our government has put Americans, black, white, Asian, Latino, and others at the bottom of the barrel at the expense of making sure that they take care of others outside of the country. They've given probably damn near $1 trillion. Who knows? Are we headed towards giving $1 trillion to Ukraine? I mean, every other month is 95 billion, 300 billion, 60 billion, 70 billion. I mean, the number is just adding up. We're giving money to Israel. We're sending money over to Taiwan. And then we have our borders wide open, and people are coming over there who are in need, and we're giving away money to them. How do we continue down this road and we have success? There's no way to. And so what I'm saying is to black voters, because I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but I'm saying look at the people who you voted for, who during their inauguration speech and all this other crap, they were talking about how they were going to have black people's back. And I'm trying to figure out during these almost 4 years, what the hell have they done but made things worse here in America? What have they done? All the money is going out the door to others. They haven't helped us. And like I said, we can't even make this a thing about just black people. White people are suffering through this as well. Latino people are suffering through this as well. All Americans collectively are suffering through the policies of the current administration. And it's sad. And then what did they do? What did they do when they brought these people in? They put them in our major cities, flooded them. I'm in Chicago, riding through my old neighborhood, and I'm talking about, I've never seen so many people that didn't look like me, black people, because our city is very segregated. Little do people know, it's very segregated. We have the blacks on one side, the Latinos on one side, the Asians on one side, whites on one side. So I'm driving through our community, and it's busloads. Oh my God. It's generations. The grandmother, the mom and dad, and the children and the grandbabies, all at the lake, all on blocks, sitting on the porches in our communities that we pay taxes in. And it's mind blowing. It's really mind blowing, because I'm like, wait a minute. These people have been here paying property taxes and every other tax imaginable, and these high ass fines and fees and things of that nature. And look what they've gotten for it. Their streets are raggedy as hell. The infrastructure is just falling apart. The schools are in a shamble. The kids aren't learning anything. We got food deserts. We got all these other issues and problems, and they're bringing these people in, giving them $9,000 a month in some cases. I mean, as far as like their housing, food, clothes, like they're literally taking full care of these people, while Americans are struggling, and it's sad. And so I'm saying that we have to take a look at the policies of the people that we're voting for. Because I'm going to tell you this one thing, and I'm going to wrap this up. They have this saying called the politics of fear. And that's what Democrats, they've mastered it. And they use it with black people all the time. Well, they got this policy, they're going to take that away. They're going to bring you. And like I said, I'm not saying that the Republicans are some great, this is a great grand old party and all of this. I'm not saying that. I'm saying stay focused with me. Stay with me here. The Democrats, focus on them, because that's who you vote for. They tell you all the time if you vote over here or over there, this is going to happen. You're going to lose this. And then they get in office with your vote, and they do absolutely fucking nothing for you. Nothing for you at all. And so basically, they use some type of political issue. They take that and put that in front of you to scare you away from looking at anybody else. I mean, there's other candidates out here. If you don't like Donald Trump, there's Jill Stein. You don't like Biden, Donald Trump, we got the other guy, Kennedy, the Kennedy guy. There's other choices out here. If you don't necessarily like Donald Trump, there's other choices. But why do we continue to vote, give away our vote? I mean, you know what? Wait, let me go. Talking to black people, it's almost like talking to fucking children. They don't know anything about the candidate that they're voting for. All they know is it's not Trump. I literally have sat with them and said, how have you benefited from voting Democrat, voting for Joe Biden, and they can't tell me not one thing, not one simple thing. And it's like, wait a minute, you can't even say one thing, one reason, one piece of policy that you benefited from? Not one? That's sad. And so it really irks me. The only thing that they can say is, well, as long as Donald Trump don't get in there. As if they didn't just experience Donald Trump for 4 years and none of the stuff that the Democrats told them would happen actually happened. We were actually, I don't care how you feel about it, we were actually better off in so many ways under Donald Trump than we are up under this man, who many of us question whether he's running the country at all, to be honest with you. So, but don't think that they didn't allow all of these people to come in here, into your cities, into your neighborhoods for any reason. But just, it's not by coincidence. There is a reason behind it. And what this man said on the video is they're going to use them for two things that I can think of, because for a minute when it first up happened, I was like, what's the purpose? And I know these people, they always have a purpose for what they're doing. They never just do things just a whim. It's always a plan. It's a method to the madness. It's something that they got coming up. And so, one, they're going to be able to water down your vote, because they see many of us are starting to get tired of them and move away from the party. The second thing is they're going to naturalize these people, and they're going to put them in the military. And they're going to send them to war, because we're on the verge of war. It's almost inevitable right now. And they're going to send them over there, because you already know we having issues with our military ranks. Nobody's really signing up like that. That's why they put they got this new bill they ran through the House to sign people up 18 through 26 for the draft automatically. I mean, literally, if you just really pay attention, take the time, you can see little bits and pieces, and you start putting the puzzle together, and you can start to understand. But look, family, I appreciate y'all watching this video, man. I appreciate the support. Like I said, don't forget to give us a like. That always helps the channel. Comment below. Let's have this conversation. If you're not a part of our family, come on. You're already young, black, and wealthy. That's all you got to do now is hit the subscribe button so you can join. I love y'all. Don't forget to give a family a hug for me. And whoever you having issues with your loved one, remember that life is too short. Call, text, send a letter, try to open up some dialogue to see whether it's an opportunity there for you to fix it. Love y'all. See y'all in the next video.